Oh my gosh. The Larry O'Brien trophy, it's ours for the taking. I can almost smell it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Wait, what the f-?
Are the Celtics championship hopes doomed? Find out in this episode. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be talking about the Boston Celtics today. One of the most interesting teams in all of NBA basketball today. Now, if you don't know about the Boston Celtics, they're in the 5th seed in the East currently, and are one of the NBA's most riveting teams, especially because of the names on the team. They're a very deep team who's had some struggles this season, and we're just trying to figure out why and get to the bottom of this. Now, if we can look back to last year, we saw two big pieces with Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving completely out of the playoff situation, and yet the Celtics were still able to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and take LeBron James to 7 games. The Celtics have their 2 All-Stars back, so what seems to be the issue? Well, for one thing, Gordon Hayward's coming off of a horrific injury, and it requires some patience. For those that expect Gordon Hayward to come out and put up 25 points a game a night, you're going to be disappointed. And we should really give him a shot to ease back into his role. With Kyrie Irving, we've seen a little more isolation ball. Jason Tatum was having the ball a lot in his hands during the conference finals and throughout the playoffs. Now, Kyrie Irving had an unbelievable game, posting 27 points and 18 assists. Absolutely unreal from a scoring first type of point guard. Al Horford pitched in 24 points, and Gordon Hayward pitched in 18. The Celtics were very successful on the defensive end tonight, holding Pascal Siakam to just 6 points, and Fred VanVleet to 0 points. It really seemed like the Celtics were headed in the wrong direction after the altercation with Marcus Morris and Jaylen Brown. And then, shortly after that, Gordon Hayward and Kyrie Irving. Now, Kyrie Irving, I don't believe, had a real case to be arguing with Gordon Hayward. Gordon Hayward inbounded the ball to Jason Tatum, got him a decent look, and just missed the shot. Kyrie Irving was just hanging out at half court and yelled at him for no apparent reason. But still, it seemed like there was more to it than just that. Why do the Celtics have all these issues right now? Brad Stevens is the coach, phenomenal coach. Kyrie Irving is in the lineup. Gordon Hayward is also back in the lineup. Everybody's healthy, and nobody's dating a Kardashian. So,
Chloe, it's not my fault, not my fault. Oh my god, I don't make me fall on.
what seems to be the issue? It seems to be a bigger issue than we initially thought. There are many determining factors when it comes to the Boston Celtics struggles. Here are the top 3 reasons why the Boston Celtics have been struggling this season. Number 3, Kobe Bryant. Who? During the summer, Jason Tatum worked out with Kobe Bryant. Jason Tatum says that Kobe Bryant told him to shoot the ball no matter what, and to only pass when you have to. We've seen this translate to the court, with Jason Tatum shooting much more pull-up mid-range jump shots, and the inefficiency shows. Taking Kobe's advice was dangerous for this Boston Celtics team, considering how they're built and how much different the Lakers were at the time, and what type of player Kobe is. But even with Jason Tatum's struggles this season, he's still been able to do this.
Irving got picked off through to try to get it down low. Rozier with the steal leads Tatum.
He needs some milk.
Recently, Jason Tatum's efficiency has gone up, and I believe that's due to Jason Tatum stepping away from that mentality. And with all respect to Kobe Bryant, this mindset just won't work for this team. Recently, we've seen altercations between back-to-back games between Marcus Morris, Jaylen Brown, Kyrie Irving, and Gordon Hayward. If it isn't already obvious enough, these on-court issues have translated to the locker room. Number 2, the Gordon Hayward injury. Coming back from an injury like Gordon Hayward's is nothing short of spectacular. We expect rust with such a horrific injury like this. Integrating a star like Gordon Hayward back into a lineup like this is going to be a very difficult thing. Gordon Hayward is a ball handler, but hasn't been a good one this season. There have already been many occurrences this season where Gordon Hayward handles the ball up the court and turns it over, which leads to fast break points for the other team. The good news for Boston Celtics fans and Gordon Hayward is that he's been able to hit his jumpers recently, and he's been able to integrate himself in the lineup without handling the ball as much. Number 1, roles and cooperation. This has to do with the team as a whole, and I believe that Coach Stevens is responsible for this. He needs to be more aggressive with his players and letting them know that they need to accept their roles. We're getting extremely close to the trade deadline, and if players aren't willing to accept the roles at this point, then it might be a great idea for the Celtics to look to trade, as you already have Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving, and Jason Tatum as all primary ball handlers. Integrating some consistent 3-and-D guys for the Celtics will be beyond helpful. The reason a team like the Golden State Warriors is so successful with so much talent on their team is because Klay Thompson only needs 4 dribbles a game to drop 60 points on you in only 30 minutes. With the Boston Celtics having so many picks to offer and assets on their team right now, there's no reason they can't get a legitimate 3-and-D player for their team.
If you didn't watch the Raptors game, it was fantastic. Raptors Celtics. And we saw Kyrie Irving with 18 assists. And that seemed to really change things for this team. Now, Terry Rozier still struggled a little bit coming off the bench. But the fact that Kyrie didn't play as much ISO ball, and even with the slow movement at times for the Celtics, they came down the last 2 minutes, and Kyrie really came up clutch for his team, also passing the ball. We're halfway through the season at this point, and I just ask Celtics fans out there to just be patient, be calm. Kyrie Irving had a stellar performance. Gordon Hayward had a decent outing. And with a horrific injury like this, you can't expect immediate results just being back for 3 months to the NBA level. For the meantime, Kyrie needs to facilitate more, and Gordon Hayward just needs to be open.
Thanks for joining me today. Make sure to comment, favorite, subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you next time.